important ball game this is because of what we just said, and another reason is because as it stands right now, Walnut Ridge will not be on the schedule next year, as they are going to move down in that classification to Class A, and they'll be playing in the conference with Augusta and Crawfordsville and those teams down to the south. So in their non-conference schedule, they've chosen not to play the Redskins next year. So this may be the last time, and with the talk of consolidation at Walnut Ridge and Hot Seat, this very well could be the last Pocahontas Redskin Walnut Ridge Bobcat ball game. And I know this is a big ball game in years past. Walnut Ridge has won the toss and will receive. And also, I'd like to mention, Ron, we missed it, Jeremy Sifford. And we got to talk to Jeremy. He's also a captain tonight.
That's right.
And Jeremy, longtime manager for the Redskins. And the Redskins up in the end zones next to the 25-second clock. And we're going to getting just about ready to kick this ball game off.
Once again, Gary, we've talked about this. This may be the last game.
Very well could be.
And they're getting fired up, looks like, to play a cat. And there's a Pocahontas Redskins. Going back with more of the Pocahontas Redskins opening kickoff in just a moment. So you'll have to tune in to Pocahontas Redskins football. Here with Pocahontas Redskins football. Is the opening kickoff here?
This will be the opening kickoff, number 22, Robert Gates. And Robert Gates is a senior for the Redskins. And we'll try to get more of that kickoff team for you. There's number 44, Jeremy Baltz, in there. Also number 41 in on the kickoff team is Jeremy Angel. Number 36, Jody Sifford. 34, Casey Chester. 51, Chris Hinkle. 24, Brandon Sisco. 63, Steve Kincaid. And there's the kick, going to be a short kick taken on the 33-yard line by the Bobcats. And now they brought down over there by number 24, Brandon Sisco. But it's returned up to the 45-yard line for Walnut Ridge. They take over 1st and 10 to start the ball game.
Like I said, this has been an exciting game tonight with the Walnut Ridge. Now they're called the Cats, right?
Bobcats. First down and 10, and Redskins on defense to start the ball game. Ball just outside the 45-yard line of Walnut Ridge. Hand off to the tailback. And he's tripped up in the backfield by number 51, Chris Hinkle. It's going to be a pickup of a couple. It'll be 2nd down and 8. There's now Walnut Ridge up to the line. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 47-yard line. They're on 47. Head off to the tailback. And the tailback's going to get a couple more. A host of Redskins on the tackle. Number 81, McFall, and there also number 56, Trey Hall. It's going to be 3rd down now and 5 for the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Ball just inside Redskin territory at the 49-yard line. Walnut Ridge brings a receiver wide to the right. And up to the line to go. 3rd down and 5 now for the Bobcats. And we've got a penalty flag on the play. Excellent play by 36, Jody Sifford. But almost had to be on Walnut Ridge, Ron, because I didn't see any Redskin get across the line. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be offsides against the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. But Jody Sifford knifed through there and threw the ball carrier for a loss on the play. But the whistle had blown. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. The ball is back at the original line of scrimmage, just over the 45 of Walnut Ridge. Walnut Ridge with a one-back offense. It's caught, but will show the 1st down. Then at number 32, Thielemeyer, number 36, Sifford, and number 40, Fears, in on the tackle. And pass was completed for about 2 yards. So Walnut Ridge now with a 4th down set up in front formation. line of scrimmage at 47 of Walnut Ridge. There's the snap, and it is the punt. Shirley Boss, number 44, fields the ball at the 22-yard line. He's up to the 25, the 30, 35, and 40, 42-yard line. A good run back by number 44. We got a penalty flag on the play. Personal foul against the Redskins, and I don't know what happened, but something happened after the play.
I wonder what it's going to be, Oz.
It's personal foul. It's going to be against the Redskins.
15 yards. That's a shame.
So Redskins start off with a penalty. And I really don't know what the call was. It came towards the bench. The flag was down here on about the 50-yard line. But nevertheless, the Redskins now, instead of the ball at the 42, is back on the 25 or almost.
We're a community bank and have been providing the banking needs of our community since 1903. The Bank of Pocahontas offers full service on Saturdays until noon. And we're
on a good hard run. Picks up close to 9 yards on the play. Number 33, Shane Martin, on an excellent carry, gets the ball out to the 34-yard line. So pick up of 9 yards for Martin on the first play from scrimmage. The Redskins now with second down and 1. So the Redskins opening drive of the ball game. 9:14 left to go first quarter, no score. Handoff Joey Young, and Joey Young gets the first down, and he's across the 35 to the 37. And a good spin by Joey Young to look like they had him back there, and Joey spun out and picked up the first down. Trying to set the offense for you. Number 60, Matt Morris, is the center. Number 77, into the tackle, Alex Phillips. The guard, number 74, Derek Killow at the other guard. And going to have illegal procedure against the Redskins as we had movement over here on the near side, so that's going to back them up 5 more yards. So Redskins not starting off too well. There's 2 penalties here early. They picked up the first down, but now they're going to be faced with a 1st and 15. Maybe they'll iron all these penalties out here early.
Well, get all
get all of them out of the system. Split receiver. Back to pass is Morris. Morris pass out for Chester, and a little too long as Chester could come down with the ball. Come about the 45 overall. Second in the ball game now, number 24, Brandon Sisco, and number 12, Jeremy Presley. The running backs, number 33, Shane Martin, and number 21, Joey Young. And Sisco goes wide right, Presley to the near side, number 12, as it's second down and 15. Back to pass is Morris. Morris' pass is a little behind Jeremy Presley, number 12. That's going to make it third down and 15. As the Redskins starting off a little bit tight tonight.
Gary, did they talk a little bit on the coach's show about how the conference is lining up? Is it looking good for us, or?
Well, we got a timeout now by the Redskins, and we'll talk about that when we come back.
Okay, y'all take that.
Tom, we're set now with 8:32. First quarter, the Redskins faced with a 3rd and 15 from their own 32-yard line. Back to pass is Morris. Morris is out in the flat for Chester, and Chester got it. Down to the 39-yard line with the 34, Casey Chester. And boy, that was an outstanding catch.
That was right over the back.
Excellent catch by number 34, Casey Chester, and he keeps doing it game after game, coming up with those big catches and tough catches.
Tough catches.
That was not an easy catch. But the Redskins now on 3rd and 15, they convert all the way down to the 39-yard line of Walnut Ridge with 8:24 in the first quarter, no score. Redskins with the ball. And off right side, Martin. And Martin is caught from behind and brought down after a gain of about a yard, as he had to hurdle one man and had to slow up just a little bit. And pursuit caught up to him then, and looked like he might have had a little more running room over there. He could just gotten by that one man. He could have picked up 4 or 5 more yards. It's second down now and close to 10 for the Redskins. Handoff up the middle, Martin, and Martin down to the 35-yard line for a pickup of about 4. It's going to be third down now and 5. So 3rd and 5 for the Redskins here. Another big third down play as they need to convert and keep the drive going. So opening drive of the ball game, and after a couple penalties, they moving the ball now. Back to pass is Morris. Morris's pass complete. Right here to Presley, and Presley trying to get away. And Presley's awful close to a first down, Ron. I believe he's got it. Looks like he's got it. 1st and 10 Redskins. Okay to play right there. Good pass and catch by Paul Morris and Jeremy Presley. So the Redskins just keep moving the ball on down, and a good-looking drive here for their first drive of the ball game. Up the line, number 14, senior Paul Morris. Handoff Martin, and Martin is stacked up in the backfield, but he's still fighting, trying to get back to a line of scrimmage, but didn't quite get there. It's going to be a loss on the play of about 3. It'll be second down and 13 as number 65, Craig Baltz, checks in. Along with 51, Chris Hinkle. So Craig Baltz and Chris Hinkle in at the guards, Trey Hall and Brian Perry at the tackles. Second down, back to pass is Morris. Morris's pass is complete. It's close to a first down. Close to a first down, and Jade Wells makes an excellent catch. Good catch by number 31, Jade Wells. Another senior, and it is a first down for the Redskins.
We got a good running game charge right down the field. They got running plays. It's going real good.
They're mixing it up pretty well. Yeah, the last 2 passes by Morris have been right on the money, and that was a little bit low, but Wells made a good catch, and it was where it had to be. Mix-up on the play, and Morris is going to be dropped for about a yard loss as a little mix-up in the backfield that time. So with 5:50 left to go in the first quarter, there's no score in the ball game. Walnut Ridge came out and had to punt on their first possession. The Redskins, after a shaky start on this drive, have drove the ball all the way down to the 19 of Walnut Ridge, but it's second down and 11. Back to pass is Morris. Morris's pass out for Chester, and too long. He had Chester open down on the goal line, but he was wide open, just a little too long. And well, you know something I noticed on that, and when you watch it back on the tape, I know the coaches caught it, but Jade Wells was open too over the middle. And I think there's a possibility that
either way it would have been.
There's possible they'll see that, and I bet you that's going to come back. They'll come back and try that again. As it's third down now and 11, so important play, back pass, and Morris is going to be sacked. Now he pitched back to Young. Young trying to get around there. And boy, a face mask, a clipping. No, that was a face mask. He had to wear the face mask for a long time. And that was a very flagrant face mask. Now that wasn't the case of where the defender just accidentally grabbed a hold of it. Of course, I'm certain he didn't mean to do that, but he grabbed a hold of something, and he was hanging off a deer lap, and it just happened to be Joey Young's face mask. And that's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, a 15-yard penalty, so it'll give the Redskins first down and goal to go down inside the 10-yard line. Let's see here. That's going to be, is it a 10-yard penalty? I thought a face mask was 15 yards.
I thought it was too.
It may be from the, I think they marked it off from the point of the foul. They marked it off from the point of the foul. The officials are going to talk about it now. I'm not sure they got that ball spotted right.
Yeah, I don't either.
I thought the ball was supposed to go downside the 10, but apparently that's where it's at. So, okay. That's where we're going from. It's still third down. It's 3rd and 3. Now we take a timeout. A lot of confusion.
Something's not right with the ball. I don't think it's about it.
Coach David Wellman going out on the field talking to official. Coach Williams, Coach Howard talking to official on the near side. And a little bit of confusion about where the spot was supposed to be. They spotted the ball down on the 12-yard line. And I really don't know what happened on that. I thought the ball should be inside the 10, but I'm not really sure where actually the tackle was made here. So I'm sure they'll line it all out.
They'll line it out.
Their decision's final anyway.
That's right.
And we're back now with 3rd down and 3 for the Redskins. Ball at the 12-yard line. Back to pass is Morris. He's got Sifford open. Should be a touchdown. And Sifford, number 36, takes the pass from Carl Morris. And 6 points for the Redskins here with 5:19 left to go in the first quarter on a 3rd down and 3.
We got us a Redskin going there.
And I think that fooled us. I certainly didn't expect that play. But boy, Sifford comes streaking out of there, right over in the corner of the end zone. And extra point attempt coming up by Robert Gates. Kick is up, and the kick is good. And one official had to look at the other because I think that was right over the goal post. So the Redskins with 5:19 to go in the first quarter take the lead 7-0 over the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. And I like that drive.
You and me both.
We're back with the kickoff following the touchdown by the Redskins. Number 21, Joey Young, is going to kick off, and also on the kickoff team, and we missed it. We'll get it next time. As Joey Young's kick goes all the way back to the 8-yard line, taken by the Bobcats there, and swarmed down at the 24-yard line by host of the Redskins. Also on the kickoff team, number 80 on that kickoff team. He's got a good job as Joe Jackson. Number 61, Chad Benson, also in there, and also number 63 in our kickoff, Steve Kincaid, and I don't think we got those players last time.
Nope.
Defensively for Redskins, number 34, Chester, number 24, Brandon Sisco at safeties. At the cornerbacks, number 44, Jeremy Baltz, and number 32, Chad Thielemeyer. As Walnut Ridge now up the line and off the right side, and ball carrier picks up the first down out close to the 40-yard line. As 65, Craig Baltz checks in. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Bobcats now out at the 40-yard line. 31, Jade Wells checks in. Number 40, Fears checks out. Linebackers are 36 Sifford, 33 Martin. And up the line, 1st down and 10 for Walnut Ridge. Ball at their own 40. Give up the middle and short yardage. Tackle in there by 33, Shane Martin. And also 51 in there, Chris Hinkle. And boy, this defensive front has played excellent this year. Back to him. It's been an excellent defensive team this year.
There's been a lot of variety this year that they have not had in the past. They've been able to exchange out, keep fresh in.
Yeah, they've got several players that can play. Quarterback, keeper, now he pitches. And he is down by number 32, Chad Thielemeyer. And it's going to be for a short gain, if any. May even be a loss on the play. It is a loss of about a half a yard. So 3rd down now to 8. As excellent play by number 32, sophomore Chad Thielemeyer. And that was an option play. And that's one thing the Redskins haven't seen a whole lot of this year is an option team. But this is not a true option team. Back to pass. Here's the quarterback. Pass out in the flat, and it's caught. Immediately dropped. Scissor was there, but Jeremy Baltz, number 44, is the man that was Jim Dandy on the spot, and Baltz drops him for maybe a gain of a yard. And good defensive stand by the Redskins here in the first quarter with 3:10. They lead the ball game 7-0 over the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Bobcats now set in front formation. Line of scrimmage, the 44 of Walnut Ridge. Jeremy Baltz, 44, has got the ball, and Baltz is tripped up as Redskins trying to set up a return that time. As there was no rush, they were trying to set up a return, and Baltz just tripped up by the shoestring back there. Sure was. But the Redskins get the football back. Line of scrimmage to the 27-yard line of the Redskins. So it'll be first down and 10 there with 2:45 left to go first quarter. Redskins lead the ball game 7-0 as Presley comes out wide to the near side and Chester to the far side. Handoff up the middle and nowhere going for Hardin. They cut Joey Young, number 21, the ball carrier, and Joey, he may have gotten about half a yard, but we'll still call it second down and 10. As the middle was really stopped up that time. So up to the line are the Redskins. No backs, wide receivers out to the right side and to the left. Sisco in motion. Brandon Sisco cuts it up. He's to the 35, 40, 45, 50. And they're saying he stepped out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Number 24, Brandon Sisco. And boy, he almost got untracked over there. He almost opened her up right there. As he went down, streaking down that right side and stepped out of bounds on the 42.
Out of bounds by the Redskins at the 40-yard line. It'll be first and 10 for the Redskins.
Okay, Ron, it's first down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 41. Morris keeps the ball. Morris is a 50. And then slams back to the 49, but ooh, that's a bad stop. I don't like the stop. He got up to the 50. Yeah, he did. His forward progress, I think we got beat out of about a yard and a half that time.
Well, so far, I think 4 yards total for the game so far. 3 looks like on the front side and 1 here.
Nevertheless, a second down and 3. Ball at the 48-yard line. Redskins need to get almost to the, about the 49 of Walnut Ridge. Give to Martin, and Martin's got the first down and more. Martin's still going. Oh, he is still all the way down to the 43-yard line. Penalty flag on the play. And let's see what the call is. A boy, good hard run by number 33, Shane Martin. Personal foul against Walnut Ridge. That was a good run by Martin there. Excellent run. That was nothing but a determined run. And folks, he is just a sophomore. Number 33, Shane Martin.
I thought he fumbled the ball. I mean, I thought he was still fighting to find the fumble, and he was sure shooting through the line.
Hey, I'll tell you, Ron, I've watched Shane Martin and since he was in Pee-wee, and he is a determined runner, and through the junior high season, 8th and 9th grade, well, he was an outstanding junior high player, and he's just determination, and a good asset for the Redskins as Martin checks out. Number 40, Fears, is in the backfield, but the Redskins have a first down and 10 after the penalty. Down at the 28 of Walnut Ridge. Back to pass is Morris. Morris has passed to Wells over the middle. Incomplete. A little behind Wells. And Ron, I told you a while ago, Wells is open, and they tried it that time. They completed that pass on the first drive, and Redskins now with second down and 10. Ball at the 28-yard line of Walnut Ridge. 55 seconds left to go in the first quarter. The Redskins lead the ball game 7-0. Handoff, Joey Young. Joey Young is down to the 21-yard line. And I thought he had more. And Joey Young, a little shaky after that run, but goes back in. Now he comes out. Number 26, Travis James, checks in. And, that's one good thing. Last week, we talked about the Hoxie game. But Redskins got a lot of playing time with these young players. And now we've got Travis James and Jerry Fears in the backfield. Handoff Fears. And Fears is down inside the 20. He's short first down. It's going to be about a yard short, looks like. So the first quarter is going to end here with our score. The Redskins 7, Walnut Ridge nothing, and the Redskins facing a 4th down and a short yard. And we'll be back with the second quarter and just once again, this is Pocahontas Redskins football. USA 2. Okay, Ron, we're back now. Redskins with a 4th down and a yard to go for the first down. And we're just starting the second quarter. Up to the line they come. Very important play. Martin with the ball. Close for the first down. And, boy, that's going to be close. It's going to be awful close. It's going to be very, very close. On the first down. That's right. There's a big pile up in there. If they spot it where the ref says, I think he's got enough. I think he's got enough. If it's where that one ref has got a spot. Where's the ball? Where's the ball? They're going to measure. Now see the ball. We're going to have to dig in and look and see what we got. All right, we got it. I hope we can't put a dime to it. Real close, but I believe the Redskins have got it. Yes. No, they're short. They are short. Right there of the ball game. Well, that, I'm not sure about that. I sure thought we had it. I would think. But nevertheless, Walnut Ridge gets the ball now on their own 18-yard line as the Redskins come up about a foot short on the 4th down and 1 to start the second quarter. And our score is 7-0 in favor of the Redskins over the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. Up to the line are the Bobcats and dropped in the backfield by number 21, Joey Young. And boy, Joey has done that time after time this year. Done an excellent job. And Ron, my little daughter, went down and brought back very little change out of that. Redskins down defense. Walnut Ridge pitch out and finally brought down out at the 24-yard line. Looks like they were going to wrap him up back on about the 20. Sisco finally finishing off the ball carrier, but it's going to be 3rd down now and 4. Another important 3rd down play for the defensive Redskins here is they need to hold Walnut Ridge and try to get that ball back. As defensively, number 33, Martin on the defensive line, along with Hinkle, Joey Young, and Hall. Pitch out right side, and they get him hemmed up, and they do. Joey Young was there. Also, 81 McFall was there, and boy, they bottled that up good. And number 44, Jeremy Baltz, playing that cornerback position. Jeremy Baltz from the 44, he kind of stopped it up in there and let the pursuit catch up, and Joey Young was there along with McFall and 3 or 4 more Redskins, and they did a good job. So 4th down, low snap, gets a punt away. Jeremy Baltz chasing the ball and going to let it go out of bounds on the 40-yard line. So the Redskins will take over on their own 40-yard line with 9:46 left to go in the first quarter. They lead the ball game 7-0. At the 40-yard line, let's get a quick over. First and 10. With 9:46 remaining in the ball game. 7-0. Go ahead.
I'm trying to get these ball games over again.
There you go. I'll take it. We got 7-0 lead. I'll take it. First down and 10 for the Redskins. Handoff right side, and Martin's going to be caught from behind. Puts it back on about the 38-yard line. Second down and 12 for the Redskins. Number 60, Matt Morris is the center. 74, Derek Tilda out of guard. 77, Alex Phillips. Trey Hall and Brian Perry are the tackles. Back to pass is Morris. Morris being chased, and Morris is going to be sacked. Back on the 26, and that play just didn't get underway as the defensive nose man crashed in there and disrupted the play, and Morris trying to find somebody to throw it to, but very wide pulled it down and just took the loss as Redskins now going to have third down, and let's see, about 20
At least.
Looks like that 23
At least.
third down and 23 yards to go for first down. Line of scrimmage to 26. Pass over the middle is going to be nearly caught, then nearly intercepted. As trying to hit Sifford over the middle, so Redskins going to be forced to punt.
Well, that's the first time in the ball game we've been forced to punt the ball.
And there's the snap. And Martin Spunt's going to be down to about the 45-yard line, taken there and downed on the 49. So Walnut Ridge comes out of it in good field position.
Jeff Wilson carries the ball. Tackle by 34. Jeremy Goff at about the 48-yard line.
Well, good. The nice band boosters down there bringing up that hot coffee. That's what everybody needs to have one of these nice games up here.
And a good crowd here today. There was a threat of rain, but it hadn't rained since early this morning. So field's in good playing condition, and back to pass is Walnut Ridge. Pass over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Kirby 34 and 34 Chester covering on the play. It's a little too long. As Walnut Ridge now comes out passing. So second down now and 10 yards to go for first down. The line of scrimmage is 48 of Walnut Ridge. 7:45 left to go first half. Redskins lead it 7-0. Give up the middle, and he's hit and dropped after a gain of maybe a yard. Number 56, Hall, and 21, Joey Young, in on the tackle.
Defense really needs to tighten up that hold into them.
Zoom in on the defense. And there's that defensive front line for the Redskins, and boy, that's where a lot of it takes place right there, and they've done an excellent job this year, the whole defensive unit. As we've got a timeout by Walnut Ridge with 7-11 left to go in the first half. Redskins lead the ball game 7-0. Here now with third down for Walnut Ridge, and about 7 yards to go. Back to pass, the quarterback intercepted Sifford, and Sifford 30, 20, no flags on the play. No flags on the play. Touchdown, number 36, senior Jody Sifford.
And you see that number 77 of the opposing team just let him go right by him. He didn't even know he had the ball.
Well, it was great play. An excellent play by Jody Sifford and an outstanding run after the catch. And where did he catch that ball, Ron? About the 45?
About the 45, that's correct.
So about a 45 or a 50-yard. I'm not sure where he was at. I got so excited there watching the run after the catch.
That was an excellent run.
Oh, that was a heads-up play by Jody Sifford as Gates gets set to try the extra point. And the kick is up. And good. And Redskins lead the ball game 14-0. 6:53 left to go in the first half. And big play by Jody Sifford. Puts the Redskins up as that's the second touchdown tonight by number 36 senior Jody Sifford. And Boy, he's played outstanding, and there he is in the huddle, number 36, Jody Sifford, an outstanding athlete. And folks, there's one more week left in the season, and we'll talk a little bit about basketball tonight. And you'll see number 36, Jody Sifford, on the basketball court here in a couple of 3 weeks, as he's an outstanding basketball player, along with a couple more Redskins football players. There's those cheerleaders. And a good group they are. And there's the bell down there. Ron, I heard it going off there.
Oh, it went off. I'll tell you what, they forgot to let it go that one time.
We'd like to ring that bell a couple, 3 more times tonight, as Redskins doing an excellent job here, not allowing hardly anything offensively by the Bobcats, and taking it to them offensively as number 21, Joey Young, is set to kick off. And Redskins, if you've noticed this year, they use 2 kickers. Joey Young is their deep kicker, and Gates is their high short kicker. And both tight kicks are used by the Redskins for different purposes against different teams. And we got an onside kick by the Redskins, and it comes storming down the field. The ball is still loose, and so is the ball carrier now. But he gets it back to the 30. I believe the ball was kicked a little bit harder than the Redskins wanted it to be.
Yes. I didn't know I was coming at it there from you. I was just in the huddle, and all of a sudden they broke loose.
Well, that's a play we see used by the junior high Redskins a whole lot. Not as much this year. We'll talk a little bit about that outstanding junior high team tonight, too, as they wrapped up their season last night.
They sure did.
They finished with a 6-1-2 record, outstanding record by the junior high Redskins. As Walnut Ridge now up the line, ball at their own 30, to give up the middle, and 3 or 4 yard gain up to about the 33. 81 McFall in there, along with 32 Tiedemeyer, and also 65 Craig Balch. Number 61, Chad Vinson, checks in. It's second down now, and about 7 for Walnut Ridge. Line of scrimmage, the 33-yard line. Give the right side, and picks up the first down. Finally knocked out over Jeremy Balch and Shane Martin.
Tackle by number 44, Jeremy Balch.
But it's going to be good enough for a first down here with 6 minutes left in the first half. And Redskins now, defensively, that's only about the second or third first down they've allowed Walnut Ridge in the first half. Walnut Ridge now up the line, first down and 10. Line of scrimmage to 44. Back pass, being pressured by Fears, and he gets him. Number 40, Jerry Fears, another one of these super sophomores. And he did get the pass away, they say. Okay. His arm was going forward, so it's not going to be a sack, but boy, he was putting the heat on.
The pressure was on.
So the line of scrimmage just inside the 45-yard line of the Bobcats. Be second down and 10 for Walnut Ridge. And up the line are the Bobcats with 5:37 left to go in the first half. Hand off left side, and he cuts it up, and it's finally going to be dragged down by number 24, Brandon Sisco. On a good play by Sisco, he'd have had a lot of yardage.
He sure would have.
He moved it down inside the 50 to the 49 of the Redskins.
We need a doctor on the bench. Is there a doctor that can go to the bench? We need a doctor at the Pocahontas bench, please.
As Ron, we've got an injury. Number 34, Casey Chester, sitting down on the bench, and that don't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
It's outstanding for the Redskins this year. Third down now and 3 for Walnut Ridge, and he stops short of the first down. He's going to get a little bit, but number 56, Trey Hall, in there along with 24, Brandon Sisco.
Number 56, Trey Hall, and number 21, Joe Young, makes the stop for the Redskins.
And Joey Young also in on that play, 21. As Ron, if you can get a shot there, 34, Casey Chester apparently has some type of arm or wrist injury. And
left hand.
Back to action now, 4th down now for Walnut Ridge. Give up the middle, and he's going to get the first down, and Morris, he's crossed the 40 he's down close to the 40-yard line of the Redskins with 4:13 left. First half. As number 34, Casey Chester, they go into the dressing room with Casey, an apparent hand injury or arm injury.
Something we always hate to see.
As it sounds like something serious. But back to the ball game. First down and 10 now for Walnut Ridge. Ball almost on the 40 of the Redskins. Back to pass. Pass out in the flat, and it's going to be caught. And, boy, he caught that between two Redskin defenders. I thought it was going to be intercepted, but good play by the Walnut Ridge player as he comes down with the ball down on the 20-yard line. So Walnut Ridge not moving over here. Redskins lead the ball game 14-0. But Walnut Ridge threatening here. This is the brothers have been in Redskin territory. They're down inside the 20. Ball just setting inside the 20, and they split a man out wide to the right. And I do mean wide to the right as he's near the sideline. Handoff left side and pick up about 2, maybe 3 yards on the play. Tackle over there by Martin, along with 56 Trey Hall, and also 36 Shepard in there.
Second down, 7 yards to go to the basket.
It's second down now, and about 7 for Walnut Ridge. Ball on the 17-yard line of the Redskins. 2:54 to go in the first half. Give off the right side, and tackle by Jeremy Ball, 44. But he picks up another about 3 yards. He's down inside the 15 after the 14. So that's going to be 3rd down and 4 now for Walnut Ridge. It's going to be a short 4 for Walnut Ridge. Ball inside the 15 after 14. And they split a man out wide right, and I wish you could see it on tape. Boy, they split him wide left. He is almost the sideline. 3rd and a long 3. Give up the middle, and it's stopped up. Now he squirts through, and it's going to be close to a first down. It was really stopped up in there for a second, and it is a first down for Walnut Ridge. So Walnut Ridge with a first down inside the 10-yard line of the Redskins at about the 8. Redskins lead the ball game 14-0. But Walnut Ridge threatening to score here right before the half as they've got the ball inside the 10-yard line at about the 8. First down and goal to go. Redskin defense would like to stiffen up here and not allow them to get a touchdown. Quarterback keeps the ball. Now he throws it out in the flat. Incomplete. To bring up second down and goal from the 8 for the Bobcats.
With 1:48 left in this first half.
And this has been a fast first half.
It sure has. It didn't take long to get down there. Pocahontas Redskins 14, and of course the Cats 0.
And don't forget, folks, next week the Redskins will play their final game of the season at home against the Highland Rebels in a important conference game. If the Redskins can hang on and win this ball game, give off the right side, and ball's loose, but they blew the play dead. It's going to be a pickup of a couple, no more. It's 3rd down now and goal to go from about the 6. So 3rd and goal from the 6, and the Redskin defense, boy, would really like to stiffen up here and keep them out of the end zone. We've got an official timeout as we got a little equipment problem there by one of the Redskins. 1:20 to go first half. Redskins lead at 14-0. On 2 touchdowns, 1 catch by Jody Sifford and a pass interception by Jody Sifford. And Redskins pretty much dominated first half, other than this one drive, Walnut Ridge has taken the ball down on this drive, used about 6 minutes on the drive, and now they're at about the 6-yard line with goal to go, third down. As clock starts now.
I guess they don't realize they've only got 8 seconds left to get that ball off. Timeout.
On now. Back to action here, third down, goal to go for Walnut Ridge from the Redskin 6-yard line with a minute to go in the first half. Back to pass is the quarterback, and the quarterback still rolling, being chased. It's going to be blocked. Number 81, John McCall, makes an outstanding play. Number 81, John McCall, and boy, he kept the pressure on him. You know, I think he almost looked like he had a receiver out here, but I think he was getting so much heat from McCall that he didn't dare try to throw it over those long, outstretched arms of McCall. Afraid of getting the ball intercepted or batted down. But now the big play, big play is fourth down now. 23 seconds left to go first half. Walnut Ridge with the ball. It's fourth and goal from the 12. Back to pass is the quarterback. Pass out in the flat, and it's going to be caught. No, it's incomplete. Boy, it sure looks caught. Where did the ball go? I thought he had it, and I thought the ball rolled. I don't know. It was shielded from us. You know, his back was to us. It looked like he caught it, didn't it?
It sure did.
It was awful close, but the Redskins defense holds, and they take over the ball on the 11-yard line with 11 seconds left to go the first half. So all they got to do is snap the ball, and they'll be perfectly content to go into halftime leading 14-0 as Morris up to center and just kneels down. So that's going to end the first half, and the Redskins lead this ball game over the Walnut Ridge Bobcats 14-0.
Once again, this is your Pocahontas Redskins football. Y'all stay tuned as we'll be bringing you halftime festivities in just a moment.
Ball brought to you by Llewellyn's Carpet, located in downtown Pocahontas. That's at Highway 67 at Everett. 892-2525, where they're proud sponsors of Redskins football. And Pocahontas Ford Mercury in downtown Pocahontas, located at 300 West Broadway. You can get a Ford Tempo as low as $0 down and $188 a month. That's a Ford Tempo fully loaded, folks. That's a Go Skins Go. And Spikes Clothing, located also in downtown Pocahontas at 107 North Mars Street. That's 892-3736. For all your fashion needs, see Spikes Clothing. They're proud sponsors of Redskins football. And, of course, Hogan's C-Store, located in Highway 67 South in Pocahontas, where they're your Phillips 66 station. And they're under new management. Stop by and see those fine folks and fill up with gas, where we're sponsors of Redskins football. And, of course, Pocahontas Family Clinic. That's located right across from the emergency room at 2901 Medical Center at 892-4467. Call for an appointment today. Proud sponsors of Redskins football. And, of course, Mid-Center Pharmacy, also located across from the emergency room there at 2901 Medical Center. That's 892-4495, where they're proud sponsors of Redskins football. That's Go Skins Goes for all your pharmaceutical needs. Stop by and see Charles Black and all his fine staff for a dependable type medical service. And TCA Cable TV, bringing your entertainment into the future. located at 2626 North Thomasville in Pocahontas, Arkansas. That's 892-5801. That's Redskins football sponsors. And Done Right Carpet Cleaning. That's 892-0002. And they have a carpet special on for 2 average rooms in a hallway. That's $39.95 for 2 average rooms and a hallway. Where they're proud sponsors of Redskins football. So kick back and relax for Pocahontas Redskins football action. Coming up.
Yes, hometown people. We're a community bank and have been providing the banking needs of our community since 1903. The Bank of Pocahontas offers full service on Saturdays until noon, and we're easy to find downtown on the square. Join our team, a hard-working team with a winning record.
We're hometown people, hometown people. We're hometown people that you know.
Bank of Pocahontas, serving since 1903. Any time of the year is a great time to enjoy the flavor of the backyard grill or hot just out of the cooker fish. And DeClerc LP Gas on the square in Pocahontas has a variety of grills and accessories to make cooking outdoors even more enjoyable. And hunters, the new Firelight 2 camping grill could really be handy. Remember, for propane, fish cookers, smokers, and propane gas grills, and parts and accessories too, come see DeClerc LP Gas on the square in Pocahontas.
Walnut Ridge getting ready to kick off here.
Well, Ron, start the second half. Walnut Ridge will kick to the Redskins. And Joe Young picks it all up on the 25-yard line. And Joey gets it out to the 34-yard line. The Redskins will take over first down and 10 from their own 34. And good news, Ron, at 34, Casey Chester's back, and
It just looked like it was broke, evidently.
put a note on there, did X-ray, so I think he's back. Be up to the coaches whether or not They want to play him here with a 14-0 lead, but apparently not broken. Handoff, Martin. And Martin, not much going up the middle there for Shane Martin, number 33.
Tell you what, we haven't been able to go up the middle since the second quarter of the eighth.
Number 64 makes the stop for the Bobcats. Gain of yards, 2 yards, second and 8.
They did give him a pickup of 2 yards as number 34, Casey Chester, back in the ball game now. Second down, back to pass is Morris. Morris pass out of the flat for Chester, and a little bit long. Pass intended for Casey Chester, 34, down here about the 37-yard line. That'll bring up third down and 8 from the Redskin 40-yard line. Just started the second half. Redskins lead the ball game 14-0 over the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. As third and 8. Back to pass, Morris. Morris pass over the middle, complete. And first down, James Wells, number 31, makes the catch. And it's a 1st and 10 Redskins at the 49-yard line. And boy, Paul Morris, number 14, just drilled that ball in there. And a good catch by Jade Wells. And that was really a good-looking play by the Redskins. And number 14, the senior, Paul Morris, well, he waited and waited, and he drilled it just where it had to be. Good pass by Morris, and a good catch by Wells, as Wells picks up the first down. Busted play, Morris keeps the ball, and it's going to take a couple-yard loss, as couldn't get the handoff. The second down, lost about a yard on the play. Second and 11 now for the Redskins. They just started the second half. Redskins lead 14-0 over what could be the last Pocahontas Ridge ball game, as Walnut Ridge and Hoxie are talking about consolidating. Back to pass Morris. Morris has been rushed, and now he's going to be dropped. He's going to be dropped back on the 43-yard line.
Good defensive end is putting the pressure on Morris.
They did Walnut Ridge the last couple of series. They've tried to put more pressure on the quarterback, as Redskins doing an excellent job mixing up the run and the pass, and doing a good job offensively. But now they're faced with a third down and about 18. Line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line. Back to pass is Morris. Morris's pass out for Chester. It's going to be nearly caught. Chester just couldn't come down with it. But that would have been a first down, as it was down about the 39 of Walnut Ridge.
Had lots of coverage on that play. It almost looked like it had too much coverage.
Casey Chester did it. You'd have to think maybe that handball a little bit on that one. Set to punt, number 33, Martin. Here comes a big rush. Martin gets a good punt away down on the 22-yard line. Fumble on the play. Bobcats come up with it down to the 21. So a good effective punt by Shane Martin puts the Bobcats down in their own territory at their 21-yard line.
Bobcats will take over, 1st and 10.
Walnut Ridge now up the line. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Third quarter, Redskins lead 14-0. Walnut Ridge pops her out over the 25, just beyond the 25, so a pickup about 5 yards on the play.
Up by Brandon Sisco.
Closer to 4 yards. Brandon Sisco in on the tackle, number 24. Be second down, 6 for Walnut Ridge. Ball just outside their own 25. And Walnut Ridge up the line now, second down and 6. Head off right side and drop, knocked down. Sifford knocked him off his feet, but he still gained maybe a yard. So it'll be third down. Third down now and 5. The Redskins, big play coming up, 3rd and 5. Walnut Ridge at their own 26-yard line. Redskins would like to hold here and force Walnut Ridge to punt. Yes, they've done an excellent job defensively. Joey Young, number 21, 51, Chris Hinkle, 56, Trey Hall, 81, John McFall, and number 40, Jerry Fears. And defensively on the front for the Redskins, we have a timeout by Walnut Ridge. Two on third down now, and 5 for Walnut Ridge from their own 26-yard line. Back to pass, being pressured and dropped by number 44, Jeremy Balls. And boy, Balls comes running through there like a runaway freight train. And the quarterback just, he just bowed down and says, take it easy on the Jeremy. He knew he was had, but 2-3 more Redskins. Jeremy Balls on an extra defensive play, and back to receive the punt. Here's Jeremy Balls standing on his own 47-yard line. Walnut Ridge set the punt, and the punt comes from the 6. And the punt's going to be down on the 43-yard line. The Redskins in excellent field position as they take over the Walnut Ridge 43-yard line. Offensively for the Redskins now, number 60, Matt Morris, the center. Number 77, Alex Phillips, in at one guard. Number 74, Derek Kildow at another guard. Trey Hall, 56, at a tackle. And Brian Perry, 62. And Jay Grills in at tight end. Handoff, Joey Young. And Joey picks up a couple. He's down to the 40-yard line. Be second down and 8.
Number 30, getting the 4.
The second and 8 now for the Redskins. Well, they don't give him quite to the 40, so it's going to call you second and 9. It's just outside the Walnut Ridge 40-yard line. Second and 9, Paul Morris, number 14, set at quarterback. Back to pass is Morris. Morris is flat. Casey Chester, 30, 20, 10, touchdown. Casey Chester, and boy, oh boy, what a run that Casey Chester just made an outstanding catch and run. And, you know, the tackle should have been made for about a 5-yard gain. And Chester, boy, what a run. What a run.
Pushed off and kept running, didn't he?
Good elusive move by Casey Chester. And, you know, people talk about Tyrone Wiggins. Well, I believe I could put Casey Chester up against him any day, as the extra punt kick is up and good by the Redskins.
I don't think
penalty flag on the play, and I believe it's going to be a penalty flag. Let's see.
It is on Walnut Ridge.
But what a run by Casey Chester.
Decline, that's right.
And Redskins get the extra point as the penalty was on Walnut Ridge. Wait a minute, they're going to have to kick again. What it was, they blew the whistle before the play started. Redskins went ahead and kicked it. So Robert Gates is going to get another chance to make it again. He's already made it once. Matter of fact, he's already made 2 tonight, so Gates setting out to hit the extra point again. And Walnut Ridge, again, was offsides, and this time the kick is good. And this time the kick's going to count because the flag went in the air before the whistle blew, and we'll see what happens. Now, wait a minute, we got the officials meeting out there. Offsides against Walnut Ridge declined. Extra point good. Redskins lead at 21-0 with 6:20. Third quarter. And the Redskins are rolling.
They are rolling tonight. Once again, Gary, we come up against Poland next week. Home game. It's going to be a little cool. It's not too bad tonight. We have all set up here for a nice rain.
There's a teepee there.
We got our own teepee up here.
Well, Rod, you know, for the past 3 years. Oh, wait a minute. What's going on down here?
They're going to kick it again, I guess.
Now they're motioning everybody to go back down and kick the extra point again. I don't know what's going on here. But if Robert Gates kicked it twice, then he kicked it 3 times, then he kicked it 4 times, he can kick it 1 more.
I guess. Good God almighty.
Robert Gates is going to have to attempt the extra point again as the penalty flag was on Walnut Ridge. This could go on all night as he's kicked 2 extra points. And now they're going to have to kick it again. But number 12, Jeremy Presley, is set to hold. And the quarterback, number 14, Paul Morris, is the snapper. There's the place kick up. And this time he misses.
I don't know what in the world.
And no penalty flag on the play. Well,
it don't make sense, but I guess we have to go by the rules there.
Anyway, the score is 20-0 as the Redskins now are going to kick the ball back to Walnut Ridge with 6:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Redskins 20, Bobcats 0. And what I was about to say, you know, we've done this playback for 3 years now. We're in the 3rd year. And I've certainly enjoyed it. And I know a lot of the kids have. They've told us, a lot of the parents have. And we certainly enjoy doing it. Volunteer all the time to do this. And I get a kick out of it because I like football.
You and me both. I tell you
sometimes, I have to be honest, my wife gets a little fussy at me sometimes because I go in, like, we'll play the ball game back down at 10:30. I'll watch it because I really see it, but I don't see it when we're doing it. And I like to watch it over again.
There may have been one play that you wanted to see one more time.
Joey Young, number 21, set kickoff. Joey Young gets a high kick. It's going to be taken down on the 12-yard line by Walnut Ridge. And he's finally going to be drugged down on the 23. So Walnut Ridge will take over 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line.
The ball for the Bobcats. Tackled by number 41, Jeremy Angel.
Tackled by 41, Jeremy Angel. The Redskins now back on defense with 6:13 left to go, 3rd quarter. Lead the ball game 20-0. And boy, the defense has been excellent tonight and a good production by the offense. They're taking it to the Bobcats tonight. And Redskins came ready to play. Back to pass is the quarterback. The pass is complete. And out of bounds from the 33-yard line. And it's going to be close to a 1st down for Walnut Ridge as he just threw a little swing pass out to the running back. And it is good enough for a 1st down. So about a 10-yard pickup on the play for Walnut Ridge.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
As we got to get a shot of Coach John Brown. Boy, he's starting to pass to this thing. And Walnut Ridge up the line. 1st down and 10. Hand off left side, and he's going to be dropped. Number 44, Jeremy Boss, but the initial contact was made by number 36, Jody Sifford. And Sifford plays that linebacker all over the field. And I said earlier, I don't know what the stats are right now, but going into the Gosnell game, Jody Sifford was the number 1 tackler in the state. And boy, he's all over the field. Excellent player, offensively and defensively, and an excellent basketball player. Back to pass, Walnut Ridge, pass over the middle, it's going to be intercepted. Almost caught. Sifford almost had him another one.
As the third goes down by number 46, Jody Sifford.
And Sifford did a good job of reaching up there. He showed his jumping ability as
Jody plays down.
This basketball team. Jody Sifford can get up there with, Jody's about 6'2" or 6'3", but boy, he can jump out of the gym. And that time he got high and knocked the ball down and then hit it with his other hand and almost come down with an interception. He's already had one for a touchdown and also caught a touchdown pass. 3rd down and 10 from the 33. Back to pass, being rushed, and he gets the pass away. Joey Young got it. He caught up and been close to 3rd down. Joey Young finally running down, but is up close to the 39-yard line, and that's close to a 1st down. And it is good enough for a 1st down for Walnut Ridge. As Young Joey Young showed a lot of speed on that as he was rushing the quarterback, and it was a screen pass to the right. I really didn't think it was a screen. It was really slow. Quarterback waited almost too long to throw the ball, but he finally did complete it, and Walnut Ridge stuck it up for a first down up at the 44-yard line. Well, 1st and 10 from the 44. Do we have a timeout on the field, or what's going on, Ron? No timeout.
No timeout. I think they're just trying to get
it. It was an official timeout, I believe. Yeah. It's 4:35. Let's go third quarter. Redskins lead at 20-0. Walnut Ridge with the ball at the Redskins at their own 44-yard line. First down and 10 for Walnut Ridge. Handoff up the middle, and he's smothered after a gain of maybe a yard. Chris Hinkle, number 51, in on the bottom of the pile, along with and also 56 Trey Hall. And excellent job there.
36. Joey said there's an extra stop for the Redskins.
2nd down and 8 now for Walnut Ridge.
And about 8.
Pitch out left side, and he's hemmed up. He's going to be fumbled on the play. And Redskins got it. Redskins have it. Brandon Sisco recovers the fumble. And Sisco came up with the ball running, but his knee was down when he picked it up. Had not Sisco's knee been down, it would have been wide open. 6 more points.
It sure would have.
As there were several Redskins over there, what they were trying to do, Ron, is trying to get possession of the ball before it went out of bounds. That's the most important thing, is get the football, and they did. The Redskins have the ball now at the 47-yard line of Walnut Ridge. First down and 10. As Morris in at quarterback. Handoff Joey Young, and Joey's going to be stacked up. The loss on the play of maybe a yard, according to how much forward progress they give him. They say the loss now is back on the 50, so loss of 3. They second down and 13. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. The Pocahontas Redskins and the Walnut Ridge Bobcats, maybe for the last time here tonight. Morris hands the ball to Joey Young. Joey cuts it out. Cuts it out. Oh, and he is over 45, 40. Joey's still on his feet and out of bounds down on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Redskins.
And about the 33-yard line.
What a run by Joey Young, number 21.
He broke those tacklers right and left, and the skip one push.
And he hurdled a couple over there on about the 37, and got it all the way down to the 33, 1st and 10. And Joey says that, Casey, I'm not going to let you outdo me. Well, I can't wait to see the playback tonight and watch that run again by Casey Chester on the touchdown a few plays ago. First down and 10, ball on the 33. Give up the middle, Martin. Martin is down to 25. Martin down to 25 for a good pickup, good run by Martin. So with 2:25 left to go third quarter, Redskins driving the ball again. They're at the Walnut Ridge Bobcats, 25-yard line. Chester and Presley split out. Fumble on the play, but Morris falls on the ball, so Redskins retain possession of the ball. It'll be third down now, and let's see where they spotted at. It'll be 3rd and 3. The ball is at the 27-yard line of Walnut Ridge. So 3rd down and 3 as the third quarter winding down. The Redskins enjoying a 20-0 lead. Trying to add to that. Give to Martin, and Martin has got the first down. And Martin spun out right at the last second there, and I believe he got enough for the first down.
It sure looks like it from here anyway.
He spun around. It's going to be awful close.
They're going to take it.
Oh, no.
Oh, they
Well,
got
we don't get near as good a spot as I think we are to.
I don't think.
There's number 70 checks in the ball game. That's Nick Wallace. And Nicky's a sophomore. Matt Morris is still the center. Craig Balls now in at the guard, along with Alex Phillips. It's first down and 10. Give to Martin. Martin still going. Martin down inside the 15. At about the 13. Good run to another first down by Shane Martin. And it is a first down. That's 2 in a row. Good hard work by Shane Martin, and Martin's had a good game tonight.
Yeah, he had a good game last week, too, against Foxy.
Right, Martin's played real well for him, and he's just a sophomore. You like to see those sophomores do that. So first and 10 now at the 13-yard line for the Redskins. Morris, quarterback sneak. He may have gotten a yard, but no more. There's Morris on the quarterback sneak. And don't forget, folks, next week, Highland here at home for the final game of the season. And Ronnie did understand the halftime. I had told you that. They did have a 13-0 lead on Highland at halftime. So Redskins was needing Highland to win that ball game. Give to Martin. Martin tripped up down about the 10, maybe the 9. And I thought Martin was gone that time. Let's say at the 10-yard line. So third down now. And about 7.
As there ends the third quarter. Pocahontas Redskins 20 and the Walnut Ridge Bobcats 0.
We'd like to welcome everyone tonight to Pocahontas Redskins football, brought to you by Llewellyn's Carpet, located in downtown Pocahontas. That's at Highway 67 at an Everett. 892-2525, where they're proud sponsors of Redskins football. And Pocahontas Ford Mercury in downtown Pocahontas, located at 300 West Broadway. You can get a Ford Tempo as low as 0 down and $188 a month. That's a Ford Tempo fully loaded, folks. That's a Go Skins Go. And Spikes Clothing, located also in downtown Pocahontas at 107 North Mars Street. That's 892-3736. For all your fashion needs, see Spikes Clothing. They're proud sponsors of Redskins football. And, of course, Hogan C-Store, located in Highway 67 South in Pocahontas, where they're your Phillips 66 station. And they're under new management. Stop by and see those fine folks and fill up with gas, where we're sponsors of Redskins football. And, of course, Pocahontas Family Clinic. That's located right across from the emergency room at 2901 Medical Center at 892-4467. Call for an appointment today. Proud sponsors of Redskins football. And of course, Med Center Pharmacy, also located across from the emergency room there at 2901 Medical Center. That's 892-4495, where they're proud sponsors of Redskins football. That's Go Skins Goes for all your pharmaceutical needs. Stop by and see Charles Black and all his fine staff for a dependable type medical service. And TCA Cable TV, bringing your entertainment into the future. Located at 2626 North Thomasville in Pocahontas, Arkansas. That's 892-5801. That's Redskins football sponsors. And Done Right Carpet Cleaning. That's 892-0002. And they have a carpet special on for 2 average rooms in a hallway. That's $39.95 for 2 average rooms and a hallway. where they're proud sponsors of Redskins football. So kick back and relax for Pocahontas Redskins football action. Coming up.
Hometown people. We're a community bank and have been providing the banking needs of our community since 1903. The Bank of Pocahontas offers full service on Saturdays until noon, and we're easy to find downtown on the square. Join our team, a hard-working team with a winning record.
We're hometown people, hometown people. We're hometown people that you know.
Bank of Pocahontas, serving since 1903. Any time of the year is a great time to enjoy the flavor of the backyard grill or hot just out of the cooker fish. And DeClerc LP Gas on the square in Pocahontas has a variety of grills and accessories to make cooking outdoors even more enjoyable. And hunters, the new Firelight 2 camping grill could really be handy. Remember, for propane, fish cookers, smokers, and propane gas grills, and parts and accessories too, come see DeClerc LP Gas on the square in Pocahontas.
The Carson and Barnes 5-ring circus is coming to Pocahontas October 26th next to the Black River Technical College.
Pocahontas Redskins football. As we get ready to start out this fourth quarter, when Pocahontas Redskins 20 and the Hockey Bobcats 0.
We're on a third down play now for the Redskins as the ball is down at the 10-yard line. They've got 7 yards to go for a first down. And Morris with the ball, pass out to Wells. He's got it, and Wells is down close to the goal line. I believe he's got enough for the first down. He's down close to the 1-yard line.
He's down on that play.
Wells a little slow to get up.
Official timeout.
And we've got an injured Redskin on the field, and I believe it is Jade Wells, number 31. The man that caught the ball there, and a good catch by Wells. He was trying very hard to get in that end zone.
The first and goal for the Redskins.
As we hate to see one hurt like that.
Sure, but the good news earlier, Casey Chester, of course, he went to the hospital for x-rays, thought he possibly had a broken hand, but he came back, and boy, he made up for it in the third quarter, and that touchdown run, catch and run that he made. And we've not had many injuries this year. We've been very fortunate, but the 31, Jade Wells, is down right now, down on the goal line. And looking possibly at a knee.
That's what it's looking like.
As Coach John Malone, I said earlier, we saw him down, he was attending to one of the Redskin players, and Coach John Malone is he's assistant junior high coach and helps coach the senior high, and he's the trainer for the senior high, doing the things that need to be done.
Got an excellent coaching staff here, I tell you.
You bet. The coaching staff by the Redskins, of course, next ball game, we'll go over the entire roster. The coaching staff, of course, head coach and athletic director, Dave Williams. He's assisted by David Wellman as the offensive coordinator, and Dallas Howard, also assistant, John Malone, and Alan Bennett. And right while we get a chance, we said earlier we was going to talk about the junior high Redskins. Boy, they finished up the season. Of course, unfortunately, they ended with a loss over at Corning last night. But ended up 6-1-2, and boy, they played excellent football all year long. And a good job by the junior high Redskins, and a lot of credit to Coach Alan Bennett and Coach John Malone and Coach Ron Guess. They've done a good job with those young men. We got a first down and goal to go now for the Redskins. Line of scrimmage is about the 2-yard line as Morris is set at quarterback. Morris gives to Martin, and Martin's going to be in for the touchdown. Touchdown. Shane Martin, number 33, and the Redskins are on the board again as Martin exploded through that front line, just shut in there. Seems like it was good blocking. And Ron, I want you to watch this. We got number 29 now. He's our exchange student. That's right. That's been working on kicking. So number 29, and I'm going to let you pronounce his name. Well,
They call him Toby.
They call him Toby.
They call him Toby. I don't have his name. If I had his name,
Number 29, he's a foreign exchange student from Sweden. Is that right, Ron?
That's correct.
But he's set to attempt the extra point.
Now, they play soccer over there.
Okay, here's the snap. There's the kick. And the kick is up. And it's good. He made it. And there he goes. Oh, boy. The Pocahontas score 27. And the Walnut Ridge Bobcats 0. And we're going to try to get his name pronounced here. If you don't have it, I'll wait there and tell you what it is. Toby Tobias.
Number 29.
I know his first name is Tobias.
Tobias. But you understand, he is a foreign exchange student, and he joined the team in the season. And I've got one of my sheets here. And I'll get it. There's the cheerleaders and their mascot.
It's Tobias Telescott.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. But number 29, and that's good. He got an extra point and added a point to the scoreboard. The Redskins lead at 27-0 with 11:42 to go. Robert Gates' kick is going to be taken down on the 27-yard line by the Bobcats. And he brings it out to the 37. So the Redskins now back on defense with a 27-0 lead. And they've played an extra ball game. That they have. Tobias, I know that's how you pronounce his first name.
Tobias, let me look at it one more time. Tobias Toskog. It's Teleskog. Teleskog. It's Swedish.
Okay, well, we'll call him Toby for short.
Okay.
Back to pass, Walnut Ridge, and pass incomplete. Sifford back there covering on the play. Walnut Ridge got a second down and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37-yard line. Number 65, Craig Boss checks in. Joe Young's out. As the Redskins will be at home next Friday night to close out the season. Of course, we've been saying close out the season, but some things can happen. The Redskins still get in the playoffs, but one of the things that had to happen is Corning needs to lose their last two games, and they were leading Highland at halftime 13-0. So we'll hold up on that close out the season. We'll say they play their last scheduled game, regular season game next week against Highland, and we'll have to look down the road as the host of the Redskins in on that tackle.
A bunch of Redskins.
Number 10, Stephen Malone, in the ball game now. Tackle by Trey Hall and Stephen Malone. On that play, number 61, Chad Benson, into the defensive end. And Chad played some good football this year.
I think they've all played real good ball games.
This has been a good group. Talking to Coach Williams earlier, and he is really enthusiastic about this group. That they've been a good group to work with, and coaching staff's done an excellent job. Back to pass. This is the quarterback. Pass is incomplete over there. Covering on the play, Chad Tiedemeyer, and credit Tiedemeyer with breaking that up. That was going to be a lateral pass, and then he was going to throw it long as the receiver was going down the field. But Chad Tiedemeyer, number 32, he just disrupted their whole play.
He sure did.
As he come streaking in there on the first pass receiver, and he took his eye off the ball. Fourth down now for Walnut Ridge. Line of scrimmage at 39. Jeremy Boss back deep to receive the punt, and it's going to be a good punt, and Boss is going to take the ball on about the 30-yard line, 40, 45, and out of bounds near the 50. They're going to stay at the 48-yard line. That was a good run by Boss. He just opened it up, and I'll tell you what, just shot down the line and picked him on a spot and went to it, didn't he? We see some new faces going to the ball game. 26, Travis James, number 52, checking in the ball game now for the Redskins. Mike Emmons. Number 77, Alex Phillips back in. Number 10, Stephen Malone is going to be the new quarterback. And a lot of these players got a lot of game experience last week as they played 3 full quarters against Hoxie in that 34-12 win. Number 10, Stephen Malone, in at quarterback. Fears and James in the backfield. Handoff Fears, and Fears is going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Number 84 checks in for the Redskins. And I know that's Terrence Haley, but I don't see his name on the roster.
We're still looking at that Telufskog.
Yeah. Terrence Haley, number 84, and Haley, a sophomore. And I didn't get who the center was. We'll try to set the entire line. I know Nick Wallace, number 70, is in the game. Malone turns, hands the ball off to James, and James is going to get maybe a yard.
Oh, and he was stopped hard on that hit.
Number 88 also in the ball game. Yes, Brian Ripley. Brian Ripley, a senior for the Redskins. Number 11 checks in the ball game. Philip Blankley for the Redskins. Third down, now at 9. 9:15 left to go in the ball game. Redskins lead at 27-0. Malone at quarterback. Stephen Malone, a sophomore. And Malone back to pass. Malone's got to keep it. Belongs to the 50, the 45, and trips up to the 44. And a good run by number 10, Stephen Malone.
With the keeper, and I'll tell you what, he was looking for that sideline running down the sideline.
That was a quarterback rollout all the way.
Because we got numbers coming in and out. I'm here to tell you. We've got an offensive line coming out and an offensive line going in.
Punt team going in now is number 14, Paul Morris, is the snapper on the punts and the extra points and field goals. He snaps it to Martin. Big rush. Martin gets a low kick, but it's going to get a... It's just going to die there. Down at about the 14-yard line.
Gary, I didn't even notice that. I thought an offensive line, I thought we were done. Changed up that line again.
Well, the Redskins going to punt it and try to keep the Bobcats down in the hole because there is a certain situation here as far as the playoffs go that Redskins need to win this ball game by at least 13 points. Of course, all that's for naught if Highland doesn't beat Corning tonight. But defensively, in there, Brian Perry, 62 on the line. 34, Terrence Haley, number 75, Bill Houseman. There's Walnut Ridge. Up the line. There's a pass way downfield. He's got a man open. It's going to be caught. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. Yeah, it's a halfback pass there. It worked. Little showboat there.
Yeah, he kind of showboating to step over. He got nailed.
And we'll be back. A long touchdown pass by Walnut Ridge. And look at on the scoreboard here. With 7:45 left to go in the game. Score 27-6. Walnut Ridge, of course, certainly go for 2 here on the extra point. As up the line is Walnut Ridge. And off right side, and he's going to be stopped short of the goal line by a host of the Redskins. So extra point attempt no good by Walnut Ridge with 7:45 left in the game. Redskins lead at 27-6. And boy, that pass receiver was wide open.
He sure was. No coverage on him at all.
As Redskins blew that one. By Walnut Ridge, it's going to be an onside kick, and Jade Wells is going to take the ball and go out of bounds on about the 39 of the Redskins. So they'll take over the ball first down and 10 from their own 39.
Once again, Walnut Ridge has got on board with 7 minutes and 44 seconds remaining in this ball game. The score is 27 Pocahontas Redskins and the Walnut Ridge Bobcats 6.
Runs split over to the near side, number 49. That's Chris Rose. And 40, Jerry Fears. 26, Travis James in the backfield. Stephen Malone, the new quarterback. And Malone in the ball game. Handoff.
Oh, and he is in hard.
He's nailed immediately.
Hey,
the Redskins got all new faces in the ball game, with the exception of a couple. And Walnut Ridge still playing the first game.
They shot through that line and just swinged Fears' clock there.
As Walnut Ridge not made many substitutions, and this more or less the second team against the first. As the Redskins add new face. Number 63, Steve Kincaid, is the center. Second down now, and about 14 for the Redskins. Line of scrimmage, the 35-yard line. Malone, quarterback. Fumble on the play, and Walnut Ridge comes up with it. And Redskins now are going to, I believe they're going to send the first team back in. First team defense, or most of them going back in the ballgame now with a 27-6 lead by the Redskins with 7 minutes left in the ballgame. And Walnut Ridge with the ball now down at the 29-yard line of the Redskins. Up the line, Walnut Ridge, first down and 10 from the 29. Back to pass is the quarterback. Pass out in the flat, and it's going to be intercepted by Chester goes 35, from 25 up to the 30. And number 34, Casey Chester, comes up with still another big play as he gets the ball back to the Redskins.
And we're playing, I want to say tennis back and forth, back a ping pong, but we're not. We're playing football.
Well, on that play, it almost seemed like it. As Redskins go back on the field now, and Morris is back in at quarterback. As I think they're going to try to move the ball on down the field a little bit. As Walnut Ridge, they chose not to put any of their second team in, and the Redskins were playing a lot of inexperienced players, and now they're going back to the number one offense here. As they're going to try to move the ball on down the field and get a little breathing room. Give it to Joey Young, and Joey's going to be dropped for about a yard loss on the play. 6:25 left to go in the ball game. Redskins with the ball. Line of scrimmage about the 27. Be second and 11. Number 60, Matt Morris in at center. 74, Derek Kildow. 77, Alex Phillips at guards. Brian Perry in at one tackle. Give to Martin. And Martin still running. Martin is over the 35 to about the 36-yard line. Close to the 37. Good run by number 33, Shane Martin. And good pickup as it's going to be third down now, and about 4. They'll make it about 3. 3rd and 3 for the Redskins as Wells comes out. So the Redskins would like to convert here and just keep on the ball. As after the line it comes, Trey Hall, the other tackle, Jody Sifford in at a tight end now. 3rd and 3 for the Redskins. And penalty flags everywhere as Walnut Ridge comes crashing through.
Penalty flags are down.
It's going to be against Walnut Ridge, so it's going to give a first down for the Redskins.
Offside Bobcats.
First and 10 for the Redskins now. Oh, wait a minute, we got a discussion going on, Ron, between the officials.
One is saying Pocahontas, one saying the other, looks like.
And now they call it on the Redskins. Now they call it on the Redskins. They're saying there was movement by the Redskins. So instead of a first down, it's going to be third now and about 8. Move the ball back to the 33-yard line. Redskins have got to get to the 40, so it's third down and 7. Redskins got to get to the 40-yard line for a first down. The 3rd and 7. And number 14, senior Paul Morris. Back to pass. Morris's pass too low, intended for Casey Chester, number 34. So the Redskins going to have to punt the ball back to the Bobcats here with 5:02 left to go in the ball game. They lead at 27-6 and have dominated this ball game from the beginning. The Redskins with a big win last week down at Hoxie, 34-12, 27-0 at the end of the first quarter, and Martin sets the punt, high snap, penalty flags on the play, and they blow the play dead. Offsides again on the Redskins. That's going to back them up 5 more yards. So line of scrimmage will be the 28 now of the Redskins. Now the Redskins set to punt as Martin sets the punt. Low snap and big rush. Martin gets a good punt away all the way back to the 20-yard line. I don't know if he touched it or not, but the Redskins down him down on the 25-yard line. So it's going to be a first down for Walnut Ridge now, down on the 25-yard line. It looks like tempers flared just a little bit. And, you know, we expected a hard-hitting ball game coming into this one. Walnut Ridge with the reputation of being a hard-hitting team. Of course, Walnut Ridge last year were winless for the year. This year, through the record coming in this ball game 5-3. So they've had a good season. That they have. Lake Corning a tough ball game last week, but the Redskins tonight have taken it to the Bobcats. And now the Redskins got their first team defense back in there as Walnut Ridge comes out passing. Pass is complete and immediately dropped over there by number 32, Chad Tiedemeyer. It's going to be a gain of about 6 on the play. We're second down now. So let's call it 5. Second down and 5. Walnut Ridge. Line of scrimmage is the 32-yard line of Walnut Ridge. 4:28 left in the game. And Walnut Ridge up the line, second down, hand off to the tailback. And he's up close to a first down, tackling him at number 36, Jody Sippert. And we got an injured player for Walnut Ridge on the field. As running late in the ball game like this, you do get to see more injuries. As apparently just the wind knocked at him as he's trying to get up now. And we don't like to see anyone injured on either side of the ball. He gets up and trots back to the huddle, and we're glad to see that.
Especially when they're down so late in the season like we are. As you get later in the season, the more injuries that you're faced with.
Right, and a lot of these athletes, you know, that's playing football, go on to play basketball. And you don't like to see them get hurt late in the season. The chances it may interfere with the basketball a little bit. We got an official timeout here. They're going to measure for first down. And let's take a timeout. We're down and short. And they're close to a first down. I believe they've got it. Walnut Ridge has a third down and less than a yard. They pick up the first down as they move the ball up to about the 37-yard line. So 3:45, clock running down in the ball game. Redskins lead at 27-6. Walnut Ridge with the ball, back to pass. Here's the quarterback. He's being pressured. Pass is going to be pass interference. And Redskin fans don't agree with that call.
They don't agree with it at all.
Yeah, a little early contact they're saying. As Redskins going to be whistled but for pass interference here. And pass interference is out on the 43-yard line, so that's going to bring them up there. It's going to be first down inside Redskin territory at the 48. At 3:35
Redskins, 48-yard line. Pass interference on the play.
For 61, Chad Benson checks in at a defensive end, and 40 Fears checks out. The first down and 10 for Walnut Ridge. Back to pass is the quarterback. Being rush, screen pass, batted down, nearly intercepted by number 61, Chad Benson. And Ron, you need to tell your son just to catch those and go for another touchdown.
You know, he picks up one, now he can catch one. Let's just get it on down there.
That one there, Chad Benson batted the ball down, but had Chad Benson caught the ball, it'd been Rivercrest revisited as he had nothing but green and in front of him on the goal line. And we're gonna have to I'll kid Chad about that.
I'll have to give him a rough time about it.
Chad, you need to catch those. You get your name in lights, son. Chad Benson earlier in the season returned a big play, returned it for a touchdown against Rivercrest, put the Redskins within one. And trick play, we got a guard with the ball, and I believe the Redskins come up with the ball. Penalty flag on the play. Redskins come up with it. The penalty flag back on the 41-yard line, but it was thrown in the offensive backfield. We'll see what the call is. As the Redskins came outside. Illegal procedure declined by the Redskins. The Redskins take over. As that was a guard around play. And a good time to run one. And it didn't work as the Redskins snuffed it out. That play took a little longer to develop than it should have. Because I think everyone was looking for the ball. I was too. Quarterback came out without the ball. I got to looking to see if a back had it, and finally, Walnut Ridge player did pick the ball up.
And the coach over there is having words with the official.
Redskins now up the line. They lead at 27-6. Line of scrimmage, the 49-yard line of the Redskins. Morris hands the ball off Joey Young, and Joey picks up a couple of three. And number 76 in the ball game, Davey Ellis, and a tackle for 83. 83 checks in the ball game for the Redskins. That's David Williams, and David had a good game last week down at Hoxie.
Yes, they did.
Caught a big pass and played real well offensively and defensively. Stephen Malone, number 10, the sophomore, goes back in at quarterback now. James and Fears are the running backs. Oh! And this time Fears is nailed as he took the ball. And again, Walnut Ridge chose not to substitute, as they've got a lot of players standing on the sidelines over there with clean white jerseys.
Yep, clean white jerseys.
With 2:20 left in the ball game, Redskins playing a lot of their younger players that haven't played a whole lot this year. They've still got Hall and Morrison on that offensive line. I believe Craig Balls went back in, if I'm not mistaken, to try to get a little bit of blocking as off the left side, James, and James is going to stop for a short gain, maybe a yard on the play, no more.
Tackle by number 18, David Sanders.
1 minute and 55 seconds remaining in this ball game. Once again, the Pocahontas Redskins 27 and the Walnut Ridge Bobcats 6.
And, well, you know, I hate to, I'm not criticizing the coaches have got to do it the way they want to, but with a score of 27-6 and the other team's got their second team in, ball game well out of hand, I think it's time to give your younger players a little more experience.
Should have taken advantage of the situation and getting everything all in line. I'll tell you what, one thing we have to do is give accreditation to our coaching staff for doing such an outstanding job.
And there's a fine group right there.
That's right, our cheerleaders.
Well, they've done a good job all year long.
They have.
Senior high cheerleaders.
They sure have.
Okay, Ron, the Redskins now with the 4th down and 9. Line of scrimmage is about the 50-yard line, just nose inside the 50. Martin set the punt now with 1:55 left. Martin gets the punt away, it's going to get a good Redskin roll. Now it's taken by Walnut Ridge. It's going to immediately dropped in number 34, Casey Chester. Also number 14, Paul Morris, the snapper on the punt.
Mark Bigger, number 15, field the punt for
Walnut Ridge will take over at about their 19-yard line. Minute 47 to go.
They stop for the Redskins.
But, you know, Ron is talking about with the score as it is, you know, and it's kind of complicated, and really I don't understand all the ins and outs of it. This 13-point rule comes into play when you go into the playoffs.
That's right.
In all fairness, you know, we have to consider that. But certainly believe that the Redskins certainly have this game and have had it in hand for a long time. It's 36 Sifford. Takes the play. Also 32 Chad Thielemeyer. Makes the tackle, pick up about 4. It's second down and 6. Make it second and 7, gain of 3 for Walnut Ridge. And what could be the last Walnut Ridge Pocahontas ball game that Walnut Ridge and Hoxie consolidates in the next couple of years. They're not on the schedule next year as Walnut Ridge drops down in classification. 56 Trey Hall and Martin in on that tackle. As 42 seconds left in the game, clock winding down, Redskins going to come away with a 27-6 victory. And Redskins had a really good year. Started off a little shaky against Truman, and since then they played excellent football.
They sure have.
And the teams that the Redskins have lost to are all undefeated to this point. So, and they've just lost by 1 to Rivercrest and 7 to Corning. As the ball carrier gets out over the 30-yard line and 13 seconds.
And we'll take a
Left in
timeout.
the ball game. They got a timeout.
As we get here, the Pocahontas Redskins football action.
Okay, 13 seconds left in the game. Walnut Ridge with the ball. And back to pass. Pass receivers all over the field deep. And it's going to be caught. It's caught down on the 32-yard line of the Redskins with 5 seconds left in the game. As Walnut Ridge tied it with 5 seconds left in the game. Score 27-6. Line of scrimmage, the 33-yard line, and Walnut Ridge time run one more play, and that's the end of the ball game. As the pass goes incomplete. And the Redskins win the ball game, 27-6 over the Walnut Ridge Bobcats. And don't forget, folks, next week to be here next Friday night, Highland at home, and a good ball game as the Redskins have played really well, and they played excellent tonight. They controlled this ball game.
I tell you what, not only the Pocahontas Redskins have been played out, the coaches played an excellent game tonight. They did whatever they needed to do to make a good, clean.
Well, that's what it's been all week.
Ready to kick this game off.